Anybody there? Shh. What is this place? I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
This chain is part of the cable car. Let's have at it. I can't reach it. Locked. Debris. People keep losing helmets all the time.
Even with a helmet on, I just can't ram my way through these exceptionally massive wooden bars.
It still needs a little extra something to get it going. The ashes in this fire pit are still warm. Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner. Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite. She probably went ahead without me. Danger. Keep out. No chance. Solid oak.
I could use it to attach something to the mining cart. But what? Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town. Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
Locked. It still needs a little extra something to get it going.
I could use it to Maybe I can use... It's the same to...
The ashes in this maybe someone cooked him. Here we go. Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this. Hello? Gretchen? There's some sort of light beyond. Maybe I can swing over. Years of decay made this pipe brittle. It's almost coming off the wall. This valve is missing its rotary handle. Darn. My attempts at resourceful engineering have not withstood the test of time.
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Away with it. Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved in this puzzle.
Water March. I wish this wishing thing would actually work. This pickaxe is probably the only tool around here that could be useful to me. Can anybody hear me? Help!
Look at you, covered in stumble all the way here through the old mines.
Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
What's that over there?
Just a crack in the wall.
We need to get that door open.
Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
Maybe this is some kind of activation device. And again.
Any ideas?
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
What's that over there?
Interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Did you notice that other little light turning on?
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats. Or is it a swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
I don't get it. Open sesame!
Did you actually rappel down?
Of course, how else?
Can I get a light here?
No, nothing.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Just a shadow.
Please light up these symbols.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser. This is sensational.
Fallen asleep.
There, another light.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to path of no return. Hogwash, you Romans.
Now there are 5 lights. What does it mean?
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights. And again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights. And again. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Again, 5 lights. And again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights. And again.
Wow. Congratulations. I think you found your ritual site. What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
This is puzzling. All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
What do you think? Why is this?
All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No. For real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tenhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know? I found your camp outside.
Yes, I waited for you. But since it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead. Enough talk. Let's find a way to open this monstrous gate.
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
This looks promising.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall? And whoever built this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it, maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
Yes!
No
Did you
idea
see that
what
pretty
purpose they
large
might serve.
particle accelerator? Wow.
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
I stumbled upon an impressive model of our solar system, yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the interstellar balance, much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekpyrosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all.
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system, as if the universe was out of balance. All sorts of strange gadgetry. What an enormous compound. It seems to be defective. An opening mechanism. Of course, the door is blocked.
Error. Memory overflow.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
Error. Memory overflow. Error. Memory overflow. Error.
64
Memory
kilobytes
overflow.
of main memory on isolinear chips? Good lord. Gretchen, this is the future.
Error. Memory overflow.
Such a clutter in the back room.
Error. Memory overflow.
All this modern hardware
Could you
must have
please
cost
turn
a
off that
fortune.
noise?
We didn't even have anything remotely this size at my university.
Error. Memory overflow.
No idea what.
Error. Error. Memory overflow.
I'd rather not come too close to this killing machine.
Error. Memory overflow.
I brought back order to the universe.
Error. Memory overflow.
Could you please turn off that noise?
Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
Hi, you can call me Hans.
I do not recognize you, Hans.
Why does it matter?
I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
I'm Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant...
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Such a clut. I've already made... Wait to me up. Of course. The door's blocked. It seems to be defective. All sort. All this modern... Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
I can't see you. Who's talking there?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station.
Can't you just open this door for me?
Not possible.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
What kind of station is this?
The station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Strack and Dr. Rumler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
You were a very loyal computer, Barbarossa.
Dr. Remler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Remler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
Maybe he didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
That is the point. You simply can't.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent. Could you do me a favor and open?
Please.
My processor is breaking into sweat.
No, you're not going to help this overweight glob of grease.
Okay, I'm going to help you.
Thank you. You are a kind person. Could you do me a favor, please? My main boss.
No, you're...
Okay,
Thank you.
It's smoking.
That hit the spot.
any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. You may wait here, if you wish. I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
That's what I get for helping you?
I am sorry. I may only grant access to authorized personnel.
Any chance you might consider letting me...
I am... You may... I would not...
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Romler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
I am your friend, Barbarossa.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again. Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Scout's honor.
Access granted.
You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist. Ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser. You had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue. You're staying here, chums. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it, getting on my nerves from the beginning.
No.
Bye-bye.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, we should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing. She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taff, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave. Get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement to get you here.
Come again?
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula, the calculations, to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes. And a few doodles.
I needed it to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics, at least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me to help me get home.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon, a geological vortex, a high-intensity meridian, a cosmic G-spot. It is ancient. There's a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions. Enough talk. Let's move.
This is getting boring.
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tenhauser. You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Did we see
did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try. How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space. The mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam! You see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
Can you elaborate?
I'm not an expert, but, well, I think it's coming from the neural network making up your consciousness. It temporarily disintegrates during the experience, then suddenly reintegrates. The real world, its outlines become somewhat twisted, warped. You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now that I think of it, yes, there's a certain peaceful quality to it, and a deep realization of cosmic quality when you see yourself reflected in the universe. It is an extraordinarily distinctive sensation. You have to try it sometime.
Like, say, an insubstantial, incorporeal blackness? Somewhat energetic? Astronomical? The void?
Exactly. How do you know that?
I think I've seen it.
Listen, I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Help me to get home and help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
How? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest. That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me. Okay, I went over here pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now. What's that gooey stuff? Is that your blood?
My body is disintegrating.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes. Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool. Really. I get that a lot.
About the quantum discriminator.
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plans, will you? We need a power source as strong as possible. If this was my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be small enough to fit in there.
A brown tube, maybe? From a TV set?
Could work.
I just had an idea.
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that. A keyboard, buttons, any kind of interface.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant. It's going to burst if we can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll be back soon. They're having a blast out there.
That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda.
A cosmic slipstream capacitator.
That's a prototype of the Valentine. A gift from a friend.
A hyperlogic coupler.
An empty jar. An ectoplasm interference oscillator. Interphasic coil spanner. Quantum flux regulator. ODN recoupler. Scissors.
Gasoline powder. A small collection of hydrinos.
A couple of self-sealing stem bolts. This is the frame for a quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach a few more components. still missing an energy source. We also need a coolant. Also, an interface. And last but not least, it's the orgone. Locked. There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend. I don't think I can do this. I've already made... I don't want to take this with me. Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever-so-riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there, can't you see?
There is ice cream and cotton candy waiting outside.
I'll think about it. But for now, I need to keep on watching.
She's back.
Truda?
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
You could definitely say so.
You may call off the police.
How come?
I've got my notes back.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Taft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny, shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, I think I already... well... never... I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.